Tell me what a place type is.
Sure. A place type is, so that's what we're using as sort of our future land use descriptions in Forward Dallas. So it's really in its simplest form, it's a description of a place, how we describe a place. What are the mix of uses in that place? What's the intensity of those uses in that place? What is the form of that place? And talking about, and then we have different places. Either there's a residential place type description, and what are the levels of that? We have mixed use places. And then we also have some industrial places within the city and some of them in between. And then we also have our sort of small town places because we do still have rural areas in Dallas, and those communities wanted to make sure that that type of place was honored in Dallas. And then
just about pizza.
yeah, Patrick can talk about.
So when we talk about place types, especially in a larger group, I usually talk about pizzas because you have different types of pizzas, right? Pepperoni pizza, Hawaiian pizza, meat lovers pizza. And pizza is different ingredients that you put together: the dough, the sauce, the cheese, the toppings that creates a certain type of pizza, right? And there's some pizzas like a meat lovers pizza that has everything that pepperoni pizza has on it, but also more things. And so you're blending more toppings into that type of pizza. So when we talk about, types of places and types of pizza, right? That's the way I try to explain it, because even a pepperoni pizza from Domino's is a little different than a pepperoni pizza from, Pizza Hut, but there's still a pepperoni pizza, just a little bit different. So just like Buckner Terrace is a little bit different than Lakewood, it's still a type of residential place type. And even though Lower Greenville or Arts, they're a little bit different, they feel pretty similar, but they feel totally different than North Park or the Galleria. So it's just understanding that the different places that we walk through are different types of places. And we've got, our pizza menu board, right? About a dozen different types of pizzas or different types of places.
I love that. I'm totally going to use that. And to follow up, is there a single family residential pizza?
So I would say if you go into a pizza joint and you order a pepperoni pizza, are you getting just pepperoni? Yeah, you're getting pepperoni pizza. And you know what a pepperoni pizza is, just like a neighborhood that has mostly single family, almost all single family, but it's not just single family. They have parks, they have schools, they have churches. There's probably a street or two in there that have some duplexes, some townhomes in there. There's a couple of other things that make it that neighborhood, not just single family. So if you say, is there a single family pizza? No, because that's one ingredient that makes a pizza.
And I would also say that goes back to the scale conversation, that when we start talking, we're not at the citywide level, none of the place types are getting down to, a 3-block area or, even a 5-block area. Really, it's looking more than that. So even if you're walking through the neighborhood or you're walking through the corridors, or even if you're driving, right? It's at a scale where you're most likely going to have moved into another type of use. It wasn't just that same use. And, that's what we've heard a lot about people, that it's, from people as we have these conversations, they want to have access to different types of amenities. So it's not just that one monolithic use. It's that what are some other type of activities that I can have in a generally, decent either driving or walking or biking range. Instead of that just one particular use. I will say that none of our place types are single use place types. They all talk about what makes up the place. And obviously, we have much lower scaled place types to the higher scale, but none of them have just one use within the place type.
And we do have, we do have one place type, the community residential place type as it's named right now, where if you walk outside and you look left, you look right, you're going to see single family homes. Now, if you take a 10-minute walk or a 5-minute drive, you're going to see something other than a single family. But again, the intent is that's a place type that is mainly single family, because that's the majority of our neighborhoods in Dallas.